Alright, you see me on there? Alright, I'm wearing an apron, I'm wearing rubber gloves, and I look crazy. I've got a toothbrush. But why I'm doing that is I have acquired, and actually I don't know what the coating on this is, so we'll just see, I guess. I think this is possibly gold, but this was given to me by a friend. I haven't dated it yet. Some of it, as you can tell, that's obviously like brass. But I just wanted to show you guys kind of the process I go through on cleaning these. It's real simple. I have scrubbed all these down with soap and water and a toothbrush. The next step, a lot of guys use scrubbing bubbles. I like Barkeeper's Friend because I don't know what is in that stuff, but it works wonders. So we're just going to find out, I guess. Worst thing that can happen is it strips everything down to the bare brass, and then you'll have to maybe send it off to get replated or something. But anyway, as you can tell, the copper over here is starting to turn pink and shiny, which means it's doing its stuff. So I just kind of let that sit for a second. And then when I'm done with this, it sounds kind of weird, but you get vinegar and salt, like a tablespoon of salt or something, and some hot water. Dissolve the salt, let your stuff sit in there for, I don't know, depending on what it is. I just let it sit for a good 20 minutes or so. And what you'll find is a lot of the gunk comes loose that still might be on there. And then it shines up really, really nice. And then when I'm done, I basically take everything out and put it in Barkeeper's Friend. So, wow. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see, that is super pink. This is almost like, I mean, brass has some copper in it, so this is crazy. I basically just rinse it. Sometimes take a toothbrush. What this one's telling me, bottom part's gold, top part's pink. That means the main finish, I think, is kind of rubbed off on the top part. Somebody's just polished and polished through the actual plating on the material. This was already pretty clean, and I'm not really sure. This is either from the 30s or the 40s. When you go back past the dating process, somebody out there, maybe Mr. Passart from Razor Emporium, can kind of give me some tips. But when you kind of go past when they have the little date codes on the bottom, it gets hard to kind of find out what year specifically. Sometimes guys just date it from the 30s. Anyway, I let it sit in there for a while. Check out the handle real quick. Guess I should have kept a piece out so you could see what it looked like before and then after. But anyway, you can see this plating on this is all weird. It's got pink, bright gold, and all kinds of colors. So I'm going to let that one sit for a while longer. But that's pretty much the process. Soapy water, rinse, Barkeeper's Friend or scrubbing bubbles, scrub it down, rinse, soak it in some vinegar water with salt in it, rinse, and then hydrocide or barbicide, same stuff. Let it sit for 10, 15, 20 minutes. And really, it's not so much I'm freaked out by germs, it's just the fact that these have been sitting in either somebody's garage, dresser drawer, bathroom, antique store for who knows how long, and it's got crusty, gross, nasty stuff sitting on it for a long time, and you really just kind of need it to sit so you can break up all that stuff and really, for all intents and purposes, if you are planning on using it and you don't want to get it replated and stuff, you just want to make sure it's clean. And it's not being a germaphobe kind of thing, it's just making sure, you know, everything's good. But yeah, like this one for instance, see how shiny this is. This supposedly is a World War II razor I got from an antique store in Shawnee. So actually I'm going to take that out and rinse it off. But anyway, that's my process, and if you guys have any other tips or tricks on how to restore razors, let me know. And that's it.